Hi Cancer, and welcome to your October 2020 work and career reading. I had to think then because I've been thinking today about the love readings that I need to do next week. They're the October ones, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so because it really helps the channel. But also if you click the notification bell, then obviously you'll be notified when the love readings are out, if that's an area of interest for you. If you're new to YouTube, by the way, just to let you know, pressing subscribe doesn't sort of lock you into any sort of process or end up charging you any money, nothing like that. So it's just literally so you can be notified of new videos, but also show support for the channel. So that really helps. Okay, but Cancer, let's have a look at what is happening for you during the month of October. I really lost the plot then. I nearly said September. Gosh, it's been a weird few months, I tell you. Right, anyway, Cancer. So here we go. We're looking at work and career, please, Spirit, for Cancer for October. Let's take this. Okay, so we have flexible. I'm going to put some cards out and then we'll go through them in a moment. We have exchanging gifts. We have round and round. And again, please, Spirit. Can we have another 3, please? Oop. Gosh, they're lively this afternoon. Breathe. Breathe. Spirit, can we have 2 more, please, for Cancer? We have truth be told. And we have peace. Lots of kind of peaceful looking cards here, Cancer. So, okay. During the month of October, you may be called upon to be a bit flexible, okay? So this may be in your attitude. I'm sensing that you're maybe going to be required to look at things from a different angle. So, you know, if you know that saying, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. Well, it's got that kind of feel about it. So it may be that you need to try a different approach to what you've been doing. So if you're applying for jobs and you've put in loads of applications, but you're tending to target the same type of jobs, maybe it's time to think a bit more creatively, Cancer, to look at, you know, other companies, other, you know, potential workplaces, or maybe even in expanding your skills a little bit, you know. It's the same kind of scenario whereby, you know, if you've been in people-centered jobs, for example, you know, it opens up all sorts of fields. So you can transfer skills from care into customer service and vice versa, that sort of thing, you know. You'll know how it resonates with you, Cancer. But, you know, there's this need to sort of just be flexible. Yeah, it is about your approach, definitely. It's feeling that you maybe need to be a bit creative in October, and you're a creative sign, Cancer, so that should come naturally to you. But don't be afraid, is what Spirit is saying, of stepping a little bit outside your comfort zone, because there may be new opportunities that you hadn't thought of. And, you know, you may well be in a position where you can offer up your skills that you haven't used before in a workplace. You may well be able to offer up your gifts, your skills, your they've just said competencies. That's interesting. Your competencies, yeah. So anything you're good at but hadn't necessarily thought of in a work environment may be something that you need to have a look at, you know, because in that, you know, it might be very beneficial. It may well bring you more income, for example, if you go down a path of something that maybe it was a hobby or an interest before, and maybe it's an opportunity for you to earn more income from it during the month of October. You know, it's all about that flexibility, that creative thinking for you during this month. So Yeah, they're saying, look, whatever you start in October, you know that saying, what goes around comes around, but this is in a positive way. So whatever you start in October is going to go full circle, okay? So, you know, if you've been thinking of working on a particular project, or you want to try your hand at being more flexible and applying for something a bit different, you know, the benefits will come around because the efforts you put in are going to be rewarded. It's like the completion of a cycle. So Spirit is saying that, you know, if you do your bit, then they will help this cycle to come back and meet you, if you know what I mean. Come back to complete, basically. That would have been the easier way of saying it. So they're saying, look, there's nothing to stress about here. You know, don't look at this flexible card and think, oh my goodness, I've got to stretch myself, I've got to do something I'm not comfortable with. No, they're not saying that. Do something that feels easy to you. You know, something that feels, I don't mean it's got to be an easy job, but you know, something that comes naturally to you is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, just take your time with it, just breathe into it, and, you know, not even go with the flow. It's just something that makes you feel more at ease, okay? So yes, they're asking you to be creative in your thinking, but it feels like something that you already enjoy doing for some of you, you know? And it's about being honest with yourself as well, particularly about the skills you possess, you know? We talked about competencies earlier, you know, and we're very good. Obviously this video will be shown in various countries, so, you know, but there are people, I was going to say it's our way in England to actually be a bit reserved about blowing our own trumpet, as they say, you know, about saying what we're good at. We're not very good at it in this country, and I know this is going to be shown all over the world, and maybe in your country, you know, there are people who are good at doing that. In England, there's people who are good at doing that. But, you know, generally, it's not something that we tend to do. So, you know, they're saying, Spirit is saying, just be truthful with yourself. Have a good, honest look at what skills and competencies you've got. You know, write down a list, for example, of, you know, little qualities, whether it's... I was going to say good listener, but that's not a little quality. That's a hugely important quality in life. But, you know, little things, if you enjoy being kind to people, you know, things that you wouldn't necessarily put on a job application, for example. You know, all those people skills that you've got, Cancer, because you do have a lot of people skills, you know. You're also very motivated. You've got a lot of... inner strength, you're very family minded, you know, all those lovely qualities that you have. You know, try writing it down on a list of paper, try writing a list, on a piece of paper, and then just consider what jobs you could do with those qualities. You know, that's where the flexibility comes in, and that's the sort of thing Spirit are talking about. You know, that was just an idea. Obviously, it won't suit all of you, but it's just, you know, an idea, because that's the sort of approach Spirit are talking about for Cancerians during the month of October. Okay, they want you to be truly honest with what your skills are, and they don't want you to downplay it, Cancer. They want you to actually really think about the qualities you can bring to the table, because they're going to help you complete the cycle of whatever you start in October. And ultimately, it will lead you to a very peaceful place. And this is this energy we had over here also. It's almost like a meditation energy, that one. But it will lead you to feeling more at peace with yourself, because, again, you'll be being very true to yourself. This is why they're asking you to be truthful to yourself about your own qualities. Okay, which card's next, Spirit, please? Let's just go through them again. Okay, we're going to go with these, and we're just going to do a few clarifiers, and then what we'll do is some tarot for the next steps. So, why do we have flexible, Spirit, please? Yeah, they're saying take it all in stride, you know? They're saying just laugh, just, you know, take it all in your stride. Be a bit flexible, but be a bit creative and enjoy the process, you know? Because there's things in you, there's almost like there's possible opportunities lurking that you're not spotting, Cancer, if you're sticking too rigidly to sort of rules or whatever. I'm not saying go out and break rules, but I'm saying if you're looking for things that are creative, it's about thinking outside the box, as they say. So why do we have exchanging gifts, please? Okay. Yeah, look, lend a hand. So, you know, what qualities can you bring to the table, basically? You know, we talked about these gifts, these competencies, these skills, this knowledge. You know, what can you bring to the table that could have a possible... no, that's not right. I was going to say possible benefit for you. That's totally the wrong phrase. What can you bring to the table that will help to bring you this peace and, you know, is helpful for the company that you're applying for, the company you work for, or, you know, something that will make you feel more aligned with what you're meant to do, really. I hope that made sense. I went a bit round the houses, didn't I, as we say here in England. We go round the houses if we don't say something sort of straightforwardly. Yeah, but it kind of feels by you offering your gifts, then it will work to your advantage, because also, you know, people will start helping you too. So what is coming round and round, please? Yeah, they want you to, before we move on to round and round, they will just want to bring up, you know, they're saying love your body. So, you know, really, really have a look at these skills that you have and what you've got to offer, you know, because you have a lot of qualities, Cancer, that you're sort of hiding under a bushel. I'm coming up with all these English crazy phrases today, but, you know, basically it's about being more confident about what skills you have and what you can bring to the table and how you can improve things in your working life. So don't be shy, basically, Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, look, they're saying whatever you start, you're going to need to be a bit patient, because for this cycle to complete and for things to really fall into place might take a little bit of time. But, you know, don't let that put you off starting it during October. Why do we have breathe for Cancer, please? Why do we have breathe? Why do we have breathe? Yeah, they're saying don't rush at it, as we said earlier, you know. It's time to just go, not go with the flow, but just feel this ease with it and take it in the, you know, take the steps as you feel they're right, Cancer. You know, move forward at the pace you want to move forward at. There's no rush here. There's no sort of, you know, feeling of tension in this reading. There's just this wonderful creativity. They keep showing me like a starburst. You know, like you've got like the centre of a star and then suddenly little stars. I'm not very good at the whole star thing, but little stars sort of shooting from it. They keep showing me that image. So they're saying, you know, just take your time around your big star and watch the little stars shoot off it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I am... yeah, coming up with some really strange phrases for your reading. I do apologise. But it just makes sense to me in the moment. So why are Cancer having to be true with themselves, please, Spirit? What's this about? Yeah, again, you know, they're asking you to feel thankful for the qualities that you have, Cancer, and to appreciate them. This is all about appreciation, you know. gratitude, appreciation, but to appreciate the qualities that you do have. And this is why they're asking you to be honest with yourself about what skills you've got. You know, very often when we're in a work situation, we have applied for a certain job and we sort of narrow down our qualities to match the job, when in actual fact we have so many more qualities to bring to the table, you know. And this is what they're wanting you to look at. That's why they're asking you to be flexible. So what, oh, you're giving us this one? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, look, you know, they're saying there may be some decisions to make along the way, but it is going to lead to a peaceful outcome. Okay? So whatever you put into place now, or, you know, what you know, the sort of first steps that you're trying, again, bite-sized steps that you're trying to take towards maybe a job change or a application for a different type of work, or, you know, just shaking things up a bit in your current role at work. You know, there may be some decisions to make, but there will be a peaceful outcome, you know. It's quite exciting, actually, Cancer. I love, you know, I'm Piscean myself, but I love the whole creativity. I love it when Spirit are saying, you know, let's look outside the box. Let's be creative, Cancer, because you're a creative sign. You know, same with Pisceans. You're very creative. You know, there's other creative signs too, but, you know, Cancer, you are very creative. So this is what they're encouraging this month, to really use those qualities that maybe you've kept hidden for a while. Right, let's have a look at next steps with tarot. That sounded like a TV series, didn't it? Next steps with tarot. Oh dear. I worry about myself sometimes, seriously. Anyway, let's have a look at next steps. So, Spirit, what are the next actual steps that Cancer needs to take for October, please? We have the themes here. We have the themes. What are the next steps that Cancer need to take for October? The Nine of Pentacles, that's interesting. Because the Nine of Pentacles shows abundance, but it shows you having worked hard and resting after a lot of hard work, you know. And it may be that you've been putting in a lot of work in your workplace or in applying for a lot of jobs, Cancer. And, you know, it may be that now it's time, with this creativity that's coming in, this flexibility, for you to take some time to think, okay, I've been putting in a lot of hard work. Am I happy with where it's got me? If not, then I need to think outside the box a bit, you know, just like we've been saying. So let's see what else. What else, please, for Cancer, for their work and career? Yeah, look at this, you know. Celebrate you, Cancer, you know. This is a real celebration, this. This is a celebration, obviously, with friends and family, you know, but that's in the traditional sense of this card. In this instance, they're saying celebrate you. Be honest about your qualities, you know, and what you can bring to the table. Because you've been shy about promoting yourself, Cancer. That's how it feels. What else for Cancer, Spirit, please? Yeah, don't be afraid to break down old ways of thinking, you know. If you've been thinking in a certain way, and this is, you know, you've put in all this hard work and it's brought you this abundance, but you're sort of feeling a bit jaded with it all, don't be afraid to break down the way you look at things, you know, and to think, look, again, it comes back to this creativity. How can I look at things differently that will bring a different result? Okay. And, you know, you may well sort of look at me and you may sort of say, hang on a minute, SJ, because what I was doing before, I put in the work and I got, you know, abundance out of it, you know, and I felt a sense of satisfaction. But, yeah, you may have felt those things, but there may be a part of you that wasn't feeling totally fulfilled. And if that's the case for you, and as I say, you know, these are general readings, so please take from this what you will. But if that's you, if you're not feeling a sense of fulfillment, regardless of all the hard work and the abundance that you've had, you know, it's almost, they've just said hollow victory to me. So if you're feeling that you've put a lot of effort in, and yeah, okay, you may have, I don't know, for some of you, you may have been paid well, or you may have just been feeling happy that you've accomplished something because, you know, you've been working so hard that now it's time for you to sort of ease off a bit. You know, that's all well and good, but there may be other things that you can be doing that are, you know, at an easier pace that bring you a full sense of accomplishment, you know. Let me know if that resonates with you, because that is really, really interesting. One more, please, Spirit. Is it this one? Yeah, okay, so they're bringing in Emperor energy. Don't worry that if you break down your old way of thinking that you'll be sort of floundering and not knowing what to do, because what it's going to do is bring you that added strength, you know, in terms of Emperor energy. It's about, you know, very strong leadership. It's about being at the top of his tree, basically. Again, this isn't gender specific. We're talking about the energy and the qualities that the Emperor brings. You know, nothing phases the Emperor. So don't worry that if you change your thinking that, you know, maybe you introduce some sort of sideline business or whatever, you know, to be creative and add a different dimension to your life while you're continuing your role as you do. Maybe that provides you some balance, Cancer. You know, but they're saying, you know, step into your power here. You know, have faith in your abilities. And this is why they're asking you to be honest with yourself about all these different characteristics. Characteristics, is that the right word? But, you know, all these qualities that you have that people aren't seeing at the moment. You know, step into your power, Cancer. Right. So, creative October for you. I'm just going to pull a couple of Moonology cards. Let's see what the overall advice is for Cancer, please, for October, for their work and career. What is the overall guidance for Cancer? Can we have two, please? What is the overall guidance for Cancer? Okay, so, yeah, exactly. Don't let your past hold you back. So, like we said right at the beginning, if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got, you know? And this is why they're saying, time to look at things a bit differently in terms of your how you can approach your work situation, Cancer. There are different opportunities for you to develop in the month of October. But, you know, don't hold on so tightly to what you've been doing that you don't allow this creativity to flow. Hugely important for you in this coming month. Oh, they've given me two and I just wanted three. Oh, okay. The answers you need are coming. Yeah, just as we said, there are opportunities coming in, creative stuff that you'll really enjoy. They always throw this card out just to throw me. So nothing will come of this situation. What they're saying is nothing will come of this situation if you hold on to the past. So do not let your past hold you back. You know, the answers are coming, but if you hang on to the past, then nothing will come of this new creativity, which you actually would have really enjoyed, Cancer. Can we have one more, please? I don't want three today. Yeah, look, luck is on your side. So have a look at those creative endeavours. Could lead you to beautiful, beautiful places in October, Cancer. Right, I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed the reading, as always, please click the like button. It sort of helps YouTube algorithm to pick up the video and you know, spread it far and wide. I'm sure there was a better way to say that, but you know what I mean. And yeah, please join us. Please join our little community. You know, I love having you on as subscribers. It's great to hear the updates of what's happening for you. So if this resonated with you, please be sure to leave a comment. I try to respond to as many as I can. So yeah, all right, I'll leave it there, Cancer. Take care and have a beautiful October. Take care. Bye.